Hey everybody, in this video we are going to be adding a door to the front of our basic house. This door is going to have a couple steps leading up to it, so you're also going to learn how to make steps or stairs along the way. Okay, let's go ahead by first getting our full house into the view, and we're going to select the rectangle tool, and we're going to zoom in towards the bottom base left part of the house. We're going to make a couple steps leading up to a doorway in this area about here. So what you want to do first is you want to move your mouse until it clicks onto the edge of your house. And we want to be a little bit a ways from the very edge of the very side of the house. You can kind of pick how far over you want your door to be. And these are actually going to be the stairs that we make first. So once we're on the edge, we're going to click and let go. And we want to make sure that we're drawing a green box along the face of the house. I'm going to zoom my camera out a little bit so I can see the person and keep her in view for scale. We're going to make the stairs a little bit wider than the actual doorway. And again, this is just practice. You can make them the size you want. We'll make 2 steps leading up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a box about this big and click and let go. And now we're going to use the pencil tool to split this in half into 2 steps. So grab your line tool, I call it the pencil tool, and we're going to move our mouse until it clicks until it snaps into the midpoint right along this line. SketchUp will do this often where it automatically kind of moves the mouse where the middle or where the edge is. Once you're at the midpoint, you're going to click and let go, and you're going to move your mouse across. Find the midpoint on this side and then click and let go. And now let's use the push-pull tool to pull both these steps out. Select push-pull. I'm going to move my camera a little bit to get a side top-down view because we want to see this in 3 dimensions. I'm going to pull the bottom stair out first. I'm going to click the surface and let go and drag my mouse out. And then we'll do the same thing to this surface. Click and then click. And you can adjust these stairs how you want. Maybe I want to pull this one a little bit farther out and pull this one a little bit farther out. Remember, you can look at the person to give yourself a sense of scale. But this looks pretty good for our steps. Now what we want to do is we want to clean up this little extra line between our 2 layers. We want this to look like one piece. So let's go to our eraser tool. And then we're going to click the line right there, and look, it disappears. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Whoop, that person's head jumped in the way right there. Let's erase that line, and now we've built some stairs. Now let's go ahead and build a door frame and a doorway. So let's go back to our rectangle tool. Click the rectangle tool, and we're going to zoom into our steps. We're going to find the little end point right there. Click and let go. I'm going to make sure it knows that we want it to be this wide. And then I'm going to drag this up close to the top. We may want to zoom out to make sure it's going to be tall enough for our person to enter. And this is not going to be just the door, but the door frame. So we're making it a little bit bigger than a door would be. We're going to click and let go. Make sure that your rectangle is the same width as the stairs here. And now what we're going to do is we want to make a frame for the door. To make the frame, there's a couple ways to do it. I'm going to show you a way using the line tool. So I'm going to click the line tool. I'm going to zoom in, go a little bit from the edge of the stairs, just a little. I'm going to click, go up almost all the way to the corner, click, almost all the way to the edge there, click, and all the way down, click. Make sure that your line isn't connected to like one of the steps. You want it just to the edge right there. And now we've made a frame, and we can use our push-pull tool and pull this frame out away from the house just a little bit to give the illusion of a door. Some people even like to click this and push the door in a little bit. That's really up to you. Now let's make a door handle for our door. To do that, we're going to select the circle tool. So we'll go down to the bottom of our tool menu. Let's go up here and select circle. And when you put your mouse here, you'll notice it's green. That means we're making it in the right direction. You can decide what side you want the doorknob to be. I'm going to put it on the right, probably about halfway up from the stairs to the top of the door. And remember, wherever you click is going to be the middle of your circle. So let's say we want the middle of the handle to be about there. I'm going to click and let go, and now I can move my mouse. It's going to make a circle to whatever size I want. Click and let go. And now I can use the push-pull tool. Give myself a little side view there. And click and pull this out. And now we've made where the doorknob or door handle would go. One last thing to make this look really nice is we can add a little window in the doorway. Let's make a nice little circular window since we have that circle tool. So down here, you have your most recently used things here. You notice the circle did pop up. If it's not there, you can click here and go to your circle tool. Let's make a circle window in the middle of this doorway. To make sure I'm in the middle, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to make sure that my mouse snaps into the midpoint. And then I'm going to go straight up. I'm not clicking, but this gives me kind of a quick little ruler, so I know that this window is going to be right in the middle of the door. I'm going to click and let go. Let's make a nice wide or big circle window right there. And if you don't like where it is, like let's say, oh, I drew it a little too high, I can use my selector tool, and I can select this entire circle, and then I can use my move tool and actually move this down if I want to get it exactly where I want. All right, and now I'm going to select off of everything. Now I'm going to use my line tool just to add a nice little effect to this. We'll want to go to those endpoints there, there, and there. Now I've got this cute little window on our door, and we have a door for this house.